What's up, manga fans? This is Raphael from C Manga, and welcome back to another review of Bleach. This week's chapter 594, Rob Doze. So this chapter was kind of interesting. It's finally moving along. Giselle still isn't dead, unfortunately, so that's one bad thing. But we finally got to see, I'd say, some more progression. I was actually shocked when, at the beginning of the chapter, we see obviously Mayuri has injected Histugaya with the drug, and he's literally screaming, trying to refuse it. Mayuri's like saying, I would enjoy this more if you could resist, but the fact that you're resisting through words is good enough, I guess. But while this is happening, we see it looked like Black Ryatsu or Reishi were just covering Hitsugaya's body while he's screaming in pain, and we see three more zombie Shinigami show up: Rose, Kensei, and Matsumoto. And I was expecting Matsumoto to show up, but I wasn't expecting Rose and Kensei because I've actually been asking for a while what happened to them since Grammy, when they were being healed. Like, were they dead? Were they alive? So yeah, it's good to see that Kubo actually went back and revealed where they are. So maybe we'll see what happened to Yuichiro, because she disappeared as well. And I guess maybe Ikaku and Yumichika might end up being turned into zombies as well, if Giselle was allowed to live any much longer. But one thing I found kind of weird was Rose, Kensei, and Matsumoto. They didn't get no special uniform, but Hitsugaya did. And I'm thinking, is this just another part of Giselle's fetish? Like, did he purposely dress up Hitsugaya for as his little toy or something like that? But either way, as I said, it's not important. The fact that they've shown up is, and Mayuri's pretty much annoyed by this, saying, "Oh gosh, you're here. You're kind of getting in my way of my experiment." So he just sends out the remaining three Aranka zombies he has, and as we see, while that scene is ending, Hitsugaya is literally screaming out in pain as the black Ryatsu kind of thing is covering his face completely. So we switch scenes now, and we see such a badass boss, Byakuya, standing at the end of his fight, and he's defeated three of the Sternritters by himself. The glasses guy, who apparently still has no name and hasn't even been assigned a letter yet for us to see. He's defeated Candice, which I was shocked about because she was all hyping, and she was such a prominent character in her fight against Ichigo, and then she just gets one-shotted off screen by the looks of it. And Na, which he also we didn't get to see the power of his letter. The only thing we saw was his letter was you. But yeah, Byakuya defeated all three off screen, and he's just calmly standing there, and we see Lilotto and Minanis basically standing off in the distance, like actually in somewhat of awe, wondering how he was able to defeat three Sternritters, and wondering obviously if this is the same guy as not beat back then. And obviously they hate it, thinking, crap, this guy's learned a new trick since then. And Lilotto was actually wondering where Pepe is, but Minanis was like, I don't like that guy, he's a bit perverted or weird, so I'm glad he's not here. And while that's going on, Hisagi arrives, and he's basically said that he's beaten one of the Sternritters himself, but then he kind of keeps quiet when he sees, oh crap, Captain Kuchike has beaten three on his own in the same amount of time, and it's like, that's what I get for comparing myself to a captain. But what shocked me was when Byakuya just straight away swung at Hisagi, who's reeled back in shot, like, what are you doing? And Byakuya's like, I should be asking the same question. It's like, are you under the control of the enemy, or are you an imposter sent here to distract me? And I was like, Byakuya, you're too sick. His perception and awareness is so on point for him to instantly know that Hisagi is not right. Maybe he sensed something in Ri's Ryatsu and it was off, or maybe he just had that kind of gut feeling instinct. But for him to straight away notice, and he literally did call his bluff, because Hisagi was still trying to obviously pretend that he wasn't under control, but he said this is all for Pepe Summer's sake. And I'm thinking, what the hell? So what is this guy's power? And we see later on when he starts singing some love song about making people love with him, and he cups his hand together like a heart shape and fires a love, a heart-shaped love thing symbol at Minana's, and Lilotto just about dodged out the way, and it hits her, and she instantly falls in love with Pepe, and he says, "I'm Sternritter, oh my powers love, everyone will love me," kind of thing, and she instantly just goes crazy and starts attacking Lilotto, and I'm just thinking, what the hell is going on? So he's just firing his L shapes, or I mean his heart shaped symbols at everyone, and apparently he has kind of some weird thing where it's like, if everyone dies and there's only one person in love with me, that's not gonna happen. So I'm guessing he's a self-proclaimed harem king, where he just wants everyone in love with him, and I don't think it seems to bother him what gender, because he made Hisagi, by the looks of it, under his control as well. So I'm guessing he doesn't care who's in love with him as long as there's lots of people in love. So it seems like this matchup is going to be Pepe fighting Byakuya, and it's kind of hilarious that Byakuya once again gets this kind of enemy to fight, someone who uses the power of love. Do you guys remember Zumari, the Aranka, with his Amor doing that thing and sending his symbols on people's body parts so you control it? Yeah, same kind of thing, but this is more upgraded, because it literally, instead of just controlling the limbs or objects that he controls, he's literally made the person fall in love with him and bend to his will. So yeah, Byakuya gets some weird enemies, these love I'd say obsessed guys who have these weird, obviously, love powers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see that, because I was a bit annoyed that Byakuya's battle was done off screen, even though I was happy to see he beat 3 Sternritters on his own, so his powers increased. But hopefully, Kanuba will stay with Byakuya and we'll get to see him fight, because I've been wondering what kind of power up he's obviously received after training in the Royal Palace. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that. And hopefully Mayuri's battle with Giselle will get finished up, because I'm getting a bit bored of that now. It was good while it lasted, but now that he's kind of beaten Histugaya, I feel like it should just end now. Like when we come back, he's obviously done the same thing to Kensei, Rose and Matsumoto, injected them, and then maybe we'll see him finish off the Giselle, and then that would be it, because I don't want it to drag out any longer. But yeah, as I said, this chapter was interesting. I think obviously Byakuya definitely made a chapter for me, and as I said, gotta love that guy. He's such a badass, and I can't wait to see what he'll do next week. So yeah, that's it. This chapter, as I said, was interesting. Can't wait to see what happens in it. And I'd like to hear what you guys got to say. Did you enjoy this chapter? Are you looking forward to seeing what happens next week? Leave any opinions, predictions, anything in the comment box below. And also, if you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more content, and I'll speak to you guys next week.